Hey, good morning guys, welcome to the channel. Well, went ahead and got my stove in the mail finally, and this is what I'm going to use to start cooking on the truck a little bit more. Got a grocery list here. I'm going to go get some stuff for the truck a little later, and then head on up to the truck and start my week. But yeah, here's the stove that I got, and it came with 4 cans of butane, so it should last a little while. Anyways, there it is right there. Not too bad of a deal. Got it on Amazon for, I think, with the 4 butane cans and the stove, I want to say it was about 50 bucks. We're in the rental car heading up to the truck right now. I just went to the grocery. And yeah, the rental car I have right now while the truck was in the shop is a lovely Ford Escape. Probably a 2009, 2010. But yeah, we're heading up to the shop. I'm pretty anxious to see it. They put the new headlights and everything in for me. So should look surprisingly better with just the new headlights, in my opinion, I would imagine. So can't wait to see those. I tell you what though, I'd make a horrible automotive reviewer. As much as I love cars, if it drives somewhat nice to me, I like it. Like this little puny Ford Escape, drives great. You know, every time I drive something like this, I think to myself, maybe I should buy one. It's terrible. It's like nobody wants a Ford Escape. They don't. Nobody. But I don't know. I just when something drives nice, I like it. I don't know what to say. Like I said, I mean, that's why I'd make a horrible auto reviewer. I wouldn't be able to be as critical on a car as I'm supposed to be. As long as it tracks down the road straight like this does and doesn't have any abnormal vibrations, I'm not going to have much critiquing for it. But I guess that's why I don't do that. That's why this is a trucking channel and not an automotive review channel. We'll leave those to the people like TFL and who else does it? Saab Kyle. I don't know if he doesn't really do that anymore. He never really reviewed cars anyway, I guess. All he ever really did was show you the features of cars, which is pretty cool. He was one of the first ones to do that. That's why he made such good money off of it. Who else is there? Automotive review channel wise. There's a lot of them. Driving Sports TV. Quite a few. But I'm not one of them. Doug DeMuro, that's the big one. That's the one I was trying to think of. Doug DeMuro. He's awesome. Yeah, I know Doug DeMuro. Obviously. For those that don't know, that are new to the channel, the reason I was talking about a rental car is Keith's, the shop that works on my truck. They have rental cars in case you don't have something to get home in, or if you're just there and if you're not from the area and you want a car to drive around while your truck gets worked on. They have a multitude of different automobiles. They have this Ford Escape, they have a couple Ford Explorers, Chevy Trailblazers, I think they even have a Ford F-150, all SUVs and pickup trucks. But yeah, that's what I mean by a rental car. So they just give this to me, whatever rental they have, whenever I have my truck worked on, because I don't park my truck there, because that would be, I just talked about how Troy is too far from my house. Well, this is an additional 30 minutes from my house. So that's why don't park my truck up there. But their rates, it's like $70-$75 an hour is what they charge. Dirt low rates. And they do a really good job. I've been getting my truck worked on here for a while. They did the job when I had the transmission rebuilt on the Cascadia. Well, they took it out, I should say. They didn't rebuild it. They took it out and sent it out and had it rebuilt. But they do a good job. I like Keith's a lot. Like I said, they're in Russia, Ohio. They also have a owner-operator only trucking company, and pretty much all their trucks, because Keith will go out. It's the same owner. It's called MAP Transportation. And if you've ever seen the reefer trucks, the reefer trailers that say MAP on them. That's the same place. So if you ever see a trailer that says MAP on it, that same owner of that company also owns Keith's Truck and Trailer. But they have those owner operators though that run reefers, and they they pretty much they're all pre-emission trucks. That's why I like having them work on mine, because they know Caterpillar engines, they know old Cummins engines. There's a guy at this shop that specializes in Cummins. That's pretty much all he's ever worked on is Cummins. He does Cat too, but he started off with Cummins at a Cummins dealer, specifically a Cummins shop. And you know, you can ask him about a Cummins engine, and he'll give you more information than you bargained for. He knows a lot about these Cummins engines, but like I said, they're really good with these older engines. So I like how they do it. They're dirt cheap. They're cheap because they service a lot of the farmers in the area, and so they just have lower rates, I guess. But yeah, Keith's Truck and Trailer in Russia, Ohio. Like I said, they also own Map Transportation. If you see their trucks, ask them about Keith's. If you're interested in taking a truck there for service, if you're in the area, I recommend it. I've already got this broker beating down my door trying to figure out when I'm going to be to this shipper. It's an open appointment until 6 o'clock. I've got plenty of time. I'm only 30 minutes away. I'm about to pull up to my truck now. And I really hate it when they call PDP. When they, you know, PDP doesn't dispatch me. I dispatch myself. I pick my loads. If you're going to call somebody to get an ETA, call me. You got my number. You know. I don't know. It's just one of my pet peeves, I guess. You know, I told them on an email this morning when I'd be there, approximately, my ETA, and just not good enough. But usually I don't have much of an issue with them. It's XPO. They do, you know, they're pretty decent to work with usually, but yeah, this is a load I'm picking up. It's going 80 whopping miles. 80 miles. Delivers tonight, and I'm getting it for just under $1,100 on 80 miles for appliance parts. Here's my buddy's truck. He's got an 03 Peterbilt 379. He's had a lot of stuff done to it. I think that's, oh no, never mind. That's just a similar one. I lied. All right, there's my truck. I guess we are all set. I had him fix the exhaust leak too. There was an exhaust leak on the driver's side. So yeah, let's get on out here and look at those headlights. It is abnormally warm out here right now for December in Ohio. Let's look at this. Wait a minute. Okay, well, I want them to go ahead and put in the brights too. I might just go ahead and buy those and put them in myself. But yeah, those are the ones I got. They look pretty good. I do like that. But yeah, I do want to get the brights for it too. I'll just go ahead and get those, I guess, and put them in myself. Yep, got the new bit of exhaust on there. Good deal. Alright. Got the inverter in there. Got the new headlights and the dims. Like I said, I'll have to go ahead and put in the buy the ones. Go ahead and just get the ones out of there and put them in myself on the brights. Alright, went out and bought a couple filters too, so I have some spare fuel filters on the truck. But yeah, here's brights. And they are the heated model, so that'll be nice. But I'm just going to go ahead and head to the shipper before the broker or anybody has a conniption fit. And go ahead and get that stuff on the trailer. Maybe I'll go ahead and put these lights on while I'm waiting. Two birds, one stone kind of deal, you know. Well, guys, we got a new steering wheel. I don't have a puller for it or anything, but they had that one in there that you just saw when I videotaped the inside of that shop. That's Keith's again. They have a little kind of a chrome shop in there. You can go in and get some stuff. But they had one for sale. It was only for Freightliner, but they're going to get me an adapter. And apparently the prices on those steering wheels have gone up a lot. So it's actually cheaper to buy the steering wheel that they already have in stock and an adapter. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Next time I'm in here for a service, they'll throw that one on there, and we will be rid of this hideous steering wheel that so many of you have shared my complaints about. Yeah, not a nice steering wheel, so we'll take care of it. And there's the inverter, 2500 watt Cobra. Let's see if we can turn it around here. Surprised I didn't put it on the other side, honestly. All right, that's good. It says 13.6. You can't really see it that well because of the flashlight on the camera. But yeah, pretty clean looking install. All right, got that. I love Cobra. I've had a Cobra before, and it was a fantastic unit. I had that thing. I actually bought that. I didn't buy it. I had it. I guess I had it secondhand, but the way I got it was I got it back in 2011. Secondhand unit for, it was a 1500 water. So I don't know how old it actually was, but the shop, the company I worked for back then, they accidentally they took mine out to do something on their truck, and they lost it. They lost my inverter, and they had that one laying around, so they gave it to me, and that sucker lasted me until last year. So it lasted me 9 years, and who knows how long it lasted before that. So I definitely like Cobra. So yeah, got a 2500 watt Cobra in here now, and make things a little nicer in here, huh? Oh yeah, those look a lot better. Well, let's go get this load. All right, guys, let's roll on out of here. Put my seatbelt on. And we are good to go. See it or not, but that blue Volvo right there to the right. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that blue Volvo there to the right, that's the company I used to drive for. And I drove a little bit for them. And they're only like 5 company trucks. And when I got my own truck, she asked if I wanted to drive for her for a little bit, so I did. Decent little company. Traffic clears. Yeah, the load I'm picking up is going to Target in West Jefferson. Some more of these California rolls, a spicy crab roll. These are pretty good too. Hopefully they're nice and somewhat fresh. So today is the... What is today? I don't know. I guess it's Mystery Day. Hey, alright. Yeah, this looks pretty good. And yeah, like I said, those new lights are in there in the front. They look really good. I'll put the brights in when I have a little bit more time. They're loading me pretty darn fast. So we'll let that get taken care of. And like I said, I believe I have a steering wheel that's going to go on here. It'll go on the next time the truck's in there for a service. They just happen to have the exact steering wheel that I want. So hopefully this thing's going to be gone within a couple of weeks or so. Yeah, that's ugly. That was extremely fast. I'm glad I didn't start taking apart my headlights. They were done in like 10 minutes. So, good on them. Let's go ahead and head up to the front and get our paperwork. Gotta throw our seal on. Sorry for the wind. Yeah, doesn't that look a lot cleaner? I like that. Yeah, we'll get the seal on and head on out. In case you're wondering, I'm at KitchenAid in Greenville, Ohio. Second time I've been here, and they've been extremely fast each time, so good on them, man. My shop said the batteries were good, the alternator was good. They just cleaned the terminals on the batteries. They said they all loaded out, they all had the right load on them. So yeah, and since they cleaned the terminals, my voltmeter is actually doing better. It's up there right on 14 now, and I've got all my lights on. So maybe that's all it was just dirty terminals. I don't know, but we'll, you know, run her and see what they do. Now I just gotta go check out with the guard. And then we'll begin our painstakingly long 83-mile trek to Target. Now, of course, once I get to Target, well, I can't even check in at Target for a while. My appointment's not until 11:30 tonight, and I don't think I can check in more than an hour before at this Target. A lot of Targets are different, but I don't think I can with this one. We might try, though. Okay, have a good day. These headlights are way better. Holy cow, are they better. Yep. I know some people are going to be like, you're going to blind somebody. Oh, they're not angled that high. They're pretty good. Alright, we're going to park here until it's time for us to go to the Target. We're at the Speedway right now, off exit 79. Get out and look at them real quick, and then I'll shut them off so I won't make anybody mad. Very nice. Alright. Well, let's sit here until it's time to go. Sweet. Now I've just got to try to organize all this stuff here. Yeah. It's all the groceries I bought. I don't really understand it, but this light, if you can see it here, the main sleeper light here, I put brand new LED fluorescent light bulbs in there, or fluorescent style LED light bulbs in there, because the other ones weren't working and they were charred on the ends, like on the insides of the bulbs on the ends. So I thought maybe they were just bad, because when you turn on, when you hit the switch, you can hear clicking in there. And I took this whole thing apart here so that I could look at the wiring, and there's a plug back in here, and I was able to unplug it, and when I unplugged that, you no longer could hear the clicking in here. So there's power coming to these lights, but they won't turn on. So I don't know. It's got these two lights here that I use for the main sleeper, and then it's got the light there. But I really would like to get these working so I could really have some good lighting in here. So if anybody knows why that might be, like I said, I mean, it sounds like there's power coming to it. If you can hear it again, let me try it again. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but there's a clicking, like there's a surge of power or something going into it, but I don't know. Like I said, if you unplug there's a connector in here. If you unplug that connector, you don't get that clicking sound anymore. So I'm sure it's getting some kind of power. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm not an electrician, so yeah. I hate wiring. Yep. She's a mess back here. And like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get this all organized somehow. Make it look all nice and neat. Alright. I think we got her somewhat organized. I do need more light back here. But got my cooking stuff over here, like my pasta, stuff like that. Got some cooking ingredients up here. Just some random stuff there. And of course the microwave. I don't have it plugged in at the moment. A lot of dust flying around in here. Of course, then you got right in there, but you know, you've got my stove is in there and stuff like that. So yeah, I think we got her going a little bit. Looking pretty good up here now. Got some pork chops back here to make sometime. Got my ground meat. It's actually ground turkey. Some kielbasa. Some Arizona tea back there. And yeah. I'm liking it. It's finally starting to feel a little bit more settled in. right, let's go ahead and go to Target and check in. Anybody that knows this speedway here off of exit 79 on 70 in Ohio, in London, there's holes here that'll swallow a Miata. Guys, I'm gonna call it a night. We're getting unloaded right now, but we're at Target, and anybody that's ever been to a Target knows that they don't exactly get your load off in a speedy manner. So I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a night, go to bed for a little bit anyways, and we'll pick this all up tomorrow. So y'all have a good one out there and be safe. And we'll talk at you later. See ya. Hey, there goes my trailer.